All right, tubers, we're back for some more Double Masters drafting here on Magic Online. Yeah, last one had some good reviews. People seem to enjoy it, so let's do some more double. Remember, so in the pack one, you get to take 2 cards, or rather, first pick out of every pack, you get to take 2 cards, and then you take 1 pick from there on out. So, like the previous Double Masters drafting edition, and you can open 2 rares. Actually, you can open up to like 4 rares, depending on if you get mythics, or rather foils. So yeah, you can open up to 4 mythics / rares in an individual pack, of which you get to take 2 if it's your first pick out of that pack. Our opens here are the Restoration Angel. I'm sure all of you know that one. Nice flicker. And then the Mindrack Liege, a fun one. I noted this on last Double Masters draft, but there is a Liege of each of the enemy color pairings. Oh, actually, and all of the allied color pairings, I believe. So a lot of Lieges. This one is a 6 mana 4/4, pumps all your red and blue creatures, and then you can put a red or blue creature from your hand onto the battlefield. So not a bad one. I will note right now that there is infinite removal in this format, so I don't think you necessarily need to take removal all that highly. What you're really looking to pick up from my experience in my 2 drafts that I've done is that you want to, like all Masters formats, build a deck, build a strategy instead of just taking good cards. And obviously things that can get you 2-for-1 value, like Deep Analysis here, for example, are key pickups because the removal quality is just so high that unless your creature does something, it's usually not going to be good enough standalone. With that being said, what do we want to take here? I don't know. I don't think the Mindrack Liege is a Liege worth first picking. I definitely think Restoration Angel is worth first picking. But then what do we follow up from there? I know there is a blue-white flicker deck in the format. Like, we could take the Restoration Angel here as one of our picks and then, say, take this Liev Sky Knight and see how a blue-white flicker deck works. But remember, there's no need to like latch on to my first couple picks here. We might not like what we see and then do something else afterwards, but we'll see. Getting past an Alenda, not a bad one. Not great, but not bad. You'll notice a lot of downshifted cards. Crackling Doom used to be rare, for example, and then some cards used to be commons, and they've moved up to uncommon. All the Karoo lands are very, very good. But for us, I think we're going to take the Seeker of the Way or the Momentary Blink. I don't think Blink is like a super high pickup since it's common and you should be able to pick that up pretty easy. But Seeker of the Way seems just like a fantastic 2/2. What are people doing? We're getting past a Thraxamundor and a Arjun the Shifting Flame. 6 mana 5/5 flyer. Whenever you cast a spell, put the cards in your hand on the bottom of your library in any order, then draw that many cards. Interesting. So it's like a Teferi's, I think it's called Puzzle Box. Is that right? Huh. I didn't note, but there's a land, there's this land in every single pack, a Cryptic Spires. And so you get to choose what 2 colors it is. So a lot of good fixing in this format, which makes it super easy to go like 5 color. I don't know, 6 mana 5/5 with, so you can like hold excess lands in your hand and kind of dig through them. I have not played with this card before. I guess I'll try taking it. And yeah, don't be surprised at the power level of cards that we get past here because it is extremely high. Remember, this is a Masters format, so besides the cryptic lands, everything should be reprints, and the majority of them are going to be like, wow, you know, very, very good. You know what I kind of want to do as well? I kind of want to go like red, white spells, or red, white heroic. I know that's a pretty fun deck in this format as well. I've seen some people posting about it, but I don't know. Maybe I just take like Jeskai Elder here. I mean, the Elder seems worse in blue-white, but maybe that's okay still. I don't know. I guess the safe pick is just taking the Spire. So yeah, let's just take the land. We know we'll play that for sure. Jeez, yeah. Look at all these cards. Imperial Archangel now. Teneb the Harvester. Bant Charm. I mean, I don't think this is actually good. It's way too expensive. I mean, it's big, but feels like we'd rather just take like Bant Charm here, you know? Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we're doing like Bant Flicker. Well, let's try taking the Bant Charm and see what happens. Abzan Charm here. Oh, there's a Quasali Pride Mage. That card's very nice. Ooh, 2 Vampire Sovereigns. That card was always very, very spicy. 6/5 Reach Trample with Cascades, always fun. Okay, but I'll take the Quasali now. Yeah, maybe we try some Bant Flicker nonsense. I don't know. This is only my 3rd draft of the format. The first one I did on stream, it was a lovely 1000-Year Storm deck. Surprise, surprise. Drafting blue-red, of course. But we 3-0'd with that one, and that was super nice. And then the last YouTube upload 2 days ago was another Double Monsters. I think it was the like the 4 or 5 color Hydroid Krasis, Villainous Wealth, fun deck. Nice. Okay, well, getting some Quasali Pride Mages here kind of late, so maybe that's a good sign. Phyrexian Altar, interesting. Oh, a Weathered Wayfarer? Used to love that card. Ooh, there's a Wingsteed Rider. Although I think this one is intended for the red-white deck more than anything else, but doesn't mean we couldn't still just take it here. Yeah, that seems fine over like Ingenious Scab. Okay. I don't know how good this is. Yeah, so nobody wanted the Mind Rack Leech. I don't know how good this is. This might not be very good at all. I don't think Capture Sphere is all that important. We can take like a combat trick here, I guess. That seems okay. I guess Centaur Battlemaster is also interesting, but oh, maybe there is a green-white heroic deck. You know what? I guess we can try taking this. It's uncommon after all, whereas the combat trick is common. Ooh, yeah, now let's take like Eel Umbra for them over Basilica. Sure. Bant Heroic Flicker. So we're definitely going to need to pick up, what, like 5 pieces of fixing, 5 lands. So in any pack, there's not much. We'll just take the Cryptic Spires or whatever. I think you don't want to be too greedy about these. I think initially, people aren't going to take them all that highly, but as the draft progresses, people are going to start taking them. Especially as they get more solidified in their colors and they get more spells. Oh, so this is Phantom, which means I do not get to keep the cards, so there's no point rare drafting or whatever. But I do want to note, if you are going to play this format online, it is much better to play Phantom just because the value of this particular set is very low in comparison to other Masters sets. So your expected value, your EV, ooh, we wield that. Your expected value is pretty low. So with the Phantom events, you can not only play for a cheaper amount, but also get your money back easier, Okay, so this is pack number 2. We opened an Anguished Unmaking and a Skullbriar. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf in this. I guess I could take Annoyed Altasaur now if I wanted to, but I think I want to keep my curve low. Like, I don't mind just taking every single Quasali Pride Mage they give me. Or just 3/3 for 3, enters the battlefield, draw a card if you control a creature with a 1/1 counter. So I think I'm going to take the Pride Mage here in either the Bant Charm number 2 or the second Cryptic Spires, and I think the second Cryptic Spires probably makes the most sense. Let's go like that. I mean, I could just be... Realistically, I could just be green-white. Green-white heroic. That's probably a good deck. We would want to pick up, like, Rancor and... What are the other best ways to target in green-white? There's, like, Hyena Umbra. I don't know if that counts. Oh, there's, like, God's Willing. Oh, wait a minute. We got past a Rafik of the Many. Well, I lied. We're going to stay in Bant because this is pretty nice. Yeah, we're like Bant Exalted. I have 3 Quasali Pride Mages. 3/3 for 4 Bant colors. It's got Exalted itself, and then whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike, so that's nice. What a pack. Bant Charm, Body Double, Mold Drifter, Scab, Sky Knight, Might of Old Krosa, Spires. Oh, I guess the number 1 trick we want to pick up is God's Willing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure God's Willing is... Oh, actually, I'm not sure if they upshifted it to uncommon, but it's definitely not a rare, so... Would expect to see some number of them. Yeah, either way, this looks like a fun start. Either Vial. Oh, that's nice. Another Wingsteed Rider here. Oh, Ambuscade's pretty good, I guess, for a way to target. Oh, yeah. So there's definitely some green heroic type deck. Another Wingsteed here. I don't know. Either Vial is not that good generally in limited. There's a deep analysis here too. Like right now I only have, what, 2 ways to target my creatures? The Battlefield Promotion and the Eel Umbra. I guess I should probably take the Ambuscade here. Little removal. Into, there it is, God's Willing. Okay, so it is a common. Jeez, another really, really solid pack. So Arachnus Web, or whatever it's called, yeah, is in the format as well. So I imagine the spinner is a pretty decent one, but what are we passing? 2 more Rhinos. I guess Scale Blessing could be a thing. Another Pride Mage. I think we need to take the Willing, though. Chronicler of Heroes here. Actually, no. Cryptic Spires makes sense. More fixing, more better. How many playables for that? Puts us at 14 playables, 9 creatures out of 14 cards. Okay, that's not bad. I would probably play up to like 3 God's Willing in this deck. Assuming we can get some more heroic creatures. But even still, with this much Exalted, we might be attacking with like an individual creature. And so that makes our opponent's removal that much better, you know? Because if I'm only attacking with 1 instead of swarming, then they can just cast like 1 instant speed removal spell and kind of get us unless we have a way to protect, so... Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're only midway through pack 2. On to the next pack. We have a Bloodforged Battle Axe. It's like a Bone Splitter on steroids, kind of, because it can just keep copying itself. I don't know if that card is what we want here. It's another Altasaur. This has to be really good. Momentary Blink. We're not really going that route anymore. And then another Cryptic Spires. I guess we'll take the Bloodforged. We need to pick up some more creatures at this point, but this seems like a good enough equipment that we want it. I don't know. If you're able to like copy it once, that seems nice. Oh, there's a Smothering Tide in this format. I guess we'll just take the Chronicler of Heroes this time. Not huge on this card, and we don't have that many ways. Let's see, we have the Battlemaster, the Rider, the Promotion that can give 1/1 counters, so... Not sure how good this actually is going to be in our deck, but... Yeah, it's a 3/3 for 3, so I guess it can't be that bad. Another Chronicler. What is this? Shatter Gang Brothers. Interesting. Huh. Strange. Oh, there's a Thrive in this format. Oh, that is actually decent. Also a Tuskguard Captain here, which is not terrible, seemingly. I think we just want the creature. So 11 creatures out of 17 cards. Wonder what the optimal ratio is for a deck like this. Still seems like, I mean, we're definitely just heaviest green-white. Splashing for a couple of blue cards. But, yeah, as I was saying, I wonder what the optimal split is for creatures and ways to target them. I guess it doesn't really matter. We only have 2 creatures that care about being targeted. And honestly, I'm probably going to end up cutting the Battle Master at this rate. Bant Charm Wield, that's pretty good. Don't think we want Jeskai Elder because, again, we're just sticking to the green-white baseline. Sideboard Changeling seems okay. Really hoping that other Qasali Pride Mage wheels, but I'm not sure how likely that is. Yeah, I don't know if this deck is good or not. I think a lot of the time in this format, as we did wield a Wingsteed. I think a lot of the time in this format, as it progresses on, we're probably going to end up just like forcing 5 color because of all of the good cards and fixing. Okay, you know what? We've actually picked up a ton of other creatures now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 creatures care about being targeted. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to target them. Okay. Sideboard, I guess. So, if you've watched my videos for any amount of time, you'll probably recognize this phrase, but because of the number of playables in this format, you should be taking lands higher. You're always going to end up with enough playables. So as such, you should be taking the non-spells more highly. Oh, that's right. Travel Preps is in this format. Okay. That's what we were looking for. Ooh, also a Relief Captain. But yeah, you'll notice that if we shave the lands, I'm already at like 20 playables going into pack 3. So I don't think you're ever going to have a problem getting enough playables unless you're just way, way too wishy-washy. And even then you can just end up in like 5 color or whatever. But okay, Travel Preps is the dream card for us here. Passing a Relief Captain, but that is okay. Oh, I get 2 picks. Wait a minute. That's right, this is pick 1 of the 3rd pack, so I do get the Travel Preps. I guess this doesn't target. Oh, you know what? I'm going to talk myself into just taking the land instead. That makes more sense. We'll get enough playables, right? I was just talking about that. But yeah, Travel Preps. Wow, that was I think that's the first one we've seen. But clearly that's one of the best cards we could be hoping for. Just synergizes with so many of our cards now. Works insanely well with all of my heroic creatures. Works with the Chronicler and the Captain. So the fact that you can flash it back is kind of nice. Bring to Light. Ooh, Joda's in this. There's a Hyena Umbra. Oh, there's a Path to Exile. Whenever I see Biogenic Upgrade, I ask myself, why? This just seems like way too expensive of a card. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to pass Path. It's just a little bit too good, right? So what's our mana split looking like here? I have a feeling the Umbra, the Eel Umbra, and maybe if we can pick up a few more, are going to be pretty big role players. Everybody has infinite removal, but something like this that can blow them out seems nice. Still need another God's Willing too. I think the worst of our tricks is probably the promotion. Kolagon's Command, yikes. There's a Blink here. Blink doesn't really do much for us. So maybe just my 5th Cryptic Spires. It's kind of awkward. There are a lot of good aggro decks in this format. I don't necessarily think that this deck is super aggro, but like, and not that I've drafted it, but like the red-white aggro deck. I wonder how many tap lands you end up running in that deck, because you don't really want to have too many lands that enter tapped, but I guess this is probably fine. There's a Knightly Valor here for targeting. There's another Wingsteed Rider. My creature count's only 13. But I feel like I might want to take the Knightly Valor over the Wingsteed Rider. I don't know if that was right. Oh, Experiment 1. Yeah, we might play that. Maybe? Does gain 1/1 counters as well, so it has some synergy. Dramoka's Command. Ooh, that's very nice. Another Bant Charm going around. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've seen too many of these Einok Bondkins. Wait, that thing's a dog? What the heck? Dog Soldier? I'll just take command here. There's a Relief Captain. Nice. Okay, I'm going to cut one of these Valors. I think I'm going to cut the promotion. What do we need? That's pretty good. But do we want this instead? How many ways do I have to target? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I do need to run that battlefield promotion after all. Maybe these Bant Charms don't actually make sense anymore then. Yeah, I'm going to go full on the counter deck and take the Scale Blessing. Ooh, as we wield the Relief Captain number 2. Okay, never mind. Now I don't need this. Because this doesn't target, right? Yeah, that doesn't even target. It just bolsters one. Okay, never mind. Hyena Umbra as well. Yeah, I'm going to cut these Bant Charms. It seems weird, but we want to go full on targeting our own creatures. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we're going to end up cutting the Battle Master. Trying to get this promotion back in the deck, probably. Not sure if this deck is great or not, but seems good. Maybe I have too many maybe I have too many 4-drops now. 5 4-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. White, green. Sure, that's just for baseline. Okay. Well, not a bad curve. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to target our creatures. So that's pretty nice. Feels like it still might be worth running the Knightly Valor, though. I don't know. Maybe the Bloodforge Battle Axe isn't that good. Could also try 16 lands. It's not the craziest. But this deck does want to get to 4 pretty consistently. Could be that Tuskguard Captain's my worst creature. It's got some good synergy, but I don't know how relevant the trample actually is here. I guess I could just cut the promotion too. Something like that seems fine. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to be running 16 lands. But I'm down to try this. All right, let's get all these in here. What do we want? We have 3 blue cards. Maybe this Eel Umbra is an awkward splash, but I think the protection, man, the totem armor is so good. No, we're gonna leave that in. So I probably need like 4 or 5 blue sources. So we can change blue white for 2 of them. Blue green for the other 2. That gives us 4 blue sources. We can probably go for 5 blue sources. Go blue white here with the last one as well. All right, that gives us 5 blue, and then we can add 12 basics. We have a bunch of double white, but we do want to get it to at least, what, 8 green sources probably. So if we did it like this, this would be 6 and 6. This would be 9 white and 8 green and 5 blue. That's pretty good. Yeah, these cryptic lands are really nice. I didn't pick up any of the crews, but well, looks okay to me. I think. I don't know. I'm probably supposed to be running that Knightly Valor in the promotion, but we'll give this a shot like this. Sorry, Bant Charm. Not today, buddy. Not today. All right, let's go to round 1. On to round 1 here of this Double Masters draft. Okay, well, on the play, but obviously cannot keep a 0 lander. Wow, what on earth is going on here? Yeah, we're gonna have to mulligan down to 5. Wow, that is very unfortunate. Well, at least we have a keepable 5. What are we pitching here? I guess I just pitch Umbra and maybe another land. I think we have to keep our spells and just hope to draw some lands here. That's pretty unlucky. If we can rattle off a couple lands in a row, though. At least this curve is decent, but good beats. Sometimes that it be, you know? It really do be like that. Oh, there you turn 1 either vial. Come on. Oh, I probably have to lead with experiment 1 now instead. I mean, that's the only time either vial's good, so good on them for having it. Seems like this might be a low roll game for us, high roll game for them. Lightning Bolt, my experiment 1, sure. Suspend Rift Bolt now, too. Yeesh. Well, at least we drew a land. I'm going to go ahead and just run out the Wingsteed Rider, which they'll probably kill instead, but I just need to keep putting stuff on the board, because if I just pass, they kill my Seeker anyways. Jeskai Elder. Okay, well, they kill the Wingsteed Rider. They hit me for minimum of 2, get to loot. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, though. There's so much good, efficient removal in this format. Like I said during deck building, you know, cards like God's Willing and, oh, they have another 3-drop in their hand? Cards like God's Willing and that Eel Umbra, I think, really shine. Alright, so they get to redraw the Bolt immediately. Oh, nope, their hand is too good. They didn't even want to loot. Okay. I think it might actually be better here just to concede. But I guess we'll give it a shot. Let's see if they flash some. I mean, they have to. We know they have another 3-drop. Otherwise, I would have just done that on the end of turn here. Okay. So I'm going to scoop it up here and not give any more information. I think we're just way too far behind. Even though I have Resto Angel, we know they have Bolt and Rift. Like, I'd be taking way too much damage there. Was it a slightly premature scoop? Maybe, sure. There's always the chance that they like Rift Bolt me pre-combat and I get to Resto Angel eat one of the 3/3 flyers. But I'm assuming that was a high roll from them, low roll from me. And once again, what on earth? We have fewer green sources in the deck than white. Ugh, super unlucky. All right. That's much better. I think I'm going to lose the Ambuscade here, as that's a lot worse versus a deck that has a bunch of burn. We're really hoping that they don't have a burn spell for Pride Mage again, or for a Pride Mage super early. Where were you last, or not last turn, 2 turns ago, Experiment 1? If they go for Rift Bolt, we can prevent it. If they just play an entity, that's fine. What we want to do here is, let's see, put a 1/1 counter on this. Actually, no. We want to put a 1/1 counter. Oh, wait, yeah, I have to. Never mind. I was going to say put on the Experiment when in fight, but that doesn't make sense. Because now we can... Oh, I guess maybe now... Maybe now we Wing Steed Rider and then go for Chronicler next turn, because that maximizes our Experiment 1. And even if they kill one of these, I still have a creature with a 1/1 counter for Chronicler. Sure, 3/3. So let's go Chronicler. Experiment 1 evolve, draw a card. Smack out. Well, this game apparently going a little bit better for us. Alright, so this looks like a prophetic bolt turn or something. That's not bad. Pre-combat that to level up the Experiment 1 again. Yep. That is a little bit surprising that they're killing that. Because now I'm going to hit them down to 1. No, wait. They just took lethal. Wait, what? What is going on? Oh, whatever. I guess I won't ask any questions. Sure. Alright, nice little green-white creature curve out. Let's try not to mulligan for game 3. I think this Battle Axe might actually not be relevant versus them, and he'd rather have the way to pump our creature at instant speed. Okay, well, we need to draw a 2-drop, but if we do, then this hand's great. And we have a bunch of Quasalis, so hopefully we can find one. Oh, that's not good for us. Darn it. Okay. And this is really problematic because if they can just back this up with any number of burn spells, we're going to be in a really rough spot. But what are you going to do? Okay, I think... Well, now that I drew the experiment one, I will just run out of Wingsteed Rider. Initially, I was going to play the Chronicler out as a 3/3 to block. Well, they don't have Bolt in their hand. But now, next turn, I can go Experiment 1 into Chronicler. Nice. Okay, they didn't do anything there. That's fantastic. So we go Forest, Experiment 1. I guess actually this is more efficient. Yeah, I guess I'm going to race here. No blocks. Let's go. Well, they did draw Bolt. Thought Scour. They're targeting who? If they target me, they could hit my travel preps. They did! Well, that's why... I don't know why people always like milling their opponents. Three cards left in their hand. I'm at 11 life. That's going to be a good draw. I mean, it's not super likely they kill me next turn, but it is possible. But I think we go for this now since we drew Ambuscade because we might kill them next turn now. Thanks for the battle prep, or the travel prep, friend. Kind of hoping they just go for like Prophetic Bolt on my Chronicler attack. And then I think we have lethal, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is the exact scenario we wanted to see. All right, thanks for the game. Thanks for milling my lovely travel preparations. And that's 11, buddy. GG. All right. Well, we took some unfortunate mulligans, but when this deck worked, hey, it worked really well. Let's go to the next one. Okay, on to round number 2 here. We have won the die roll, and our hand looks pretty darn good this time. No way to target a creature, but we've got green, we've got white, we've got blue, so this is going to be a, let's see, turn 1, blue-green land, turn 2, plains, Pride Mage, turn 3, Pride Mage, tap land, smash for 4, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Not gonna lie though, and this is not just the chromatic cuber in me. I think the blue-red deck might actually still just be the best. Having done 3 drafts now, with extreme confidence, the spells deck is busted. No, this is fine. All right, opponent took a little break there. Don't know what they were doing, but here we go. On the road. Come on, opponent. Oh, no. What are you doing? Can't you see I'm trying to record here? There we go. Another island. Ooh. This curve has the possibility of going ham. If we can find one more land. Hopefully this creature curve is good enough. Deranged assistant, sure. 3 Pride Mages now. All right. Well. I suppose that's a thing. Blue-black over there from the opponents. Milled? Oh, I didn't know Talrand was in this. That's pretty cool. Drew a Resto Angel, huh? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just Sky Knight down the Jeskai Elder and smash in for 4. You want to attack with both here in case they have like a disfigure. Agony Warp, sure. I'm going to need to find some more land, though, but we can still function off of a few. All right, blue-black. Looks like they have a pretty nice deck. Flyer or another Pride Mage is the question. I think we'll just attack with the Sky Knight here for 4. And then play out another Flyer. Wish this land was untapped, man. If they go for a removal spell here and I had a Resto Angel open, we would blow them out. Hello? Another Agony Warp. Yeah, man. Ah, brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Tap land versus untapped land there kind of sucked. Obviously no blocks. They milled blue-green. Okay, so they have other colors. Yeah, I think we're just going to Relief Captain here. We don't get the full support 3, but this is certainly good enough. Smacking for 4. And yeah, wouldn't mind drawing an untapped land next turn. That would let me play Pride Mage and hold up the Resto Angel. Resto Angel flicker on Relief Captain is kind of nuts. No blocks. That's good for us that they're pumping. Fewer things to do with their mana. Mill the body double and a land. Uh-oh, this is a big spell. Ah, snipes. That's pretty good. So bounce the Wing Steed. That's fine. So let's go Pride Mage again. If I attack, it only turns into a 5/5. But I could trade Relief Captain for their snipes. No, I guess I'm going to hold back since we have Restoration Angel for Relief Captain. That seems too good. No blocks. I'll take as much as you want to hit me for. Could be up to, well, a lot if this prowess. Okay, that's 7. That's 8. Sure, I'm at 7. Prized amalgam, that's fine. Yeah, smack them for 4 in the air. And they're just milling cards here. Get some more graveyard value, possibly. Go land, pass. Okay, so we're gonna go this here, this here. And I guess no blocks there. It's probably just safest to put something in front. Nah, we don't need to. Would suck if they have like a mana leak though, but we go for the resto. They do have like a counter. We might be taking like 5. But if this works out, this is a huge blowout. Because we flicker the Relief Captain. We'll have lethal in the air presented, and then we're going to eat their amalgam. All right, nice. Target the captain. Yes, and we go 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, and now I'm going to attack for 7 in the air. Oh wait, they're at 8. Wait, why on earth did I think they were at 7? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter anyways. So they could have dealt a little bit more damage to me. They must have something else in their hand. Interesting. Mill, okay. No graveyard value yet. Well, we still have lethal in the air with the Rider plus double exalted. They only have 1 card left in their hand. They did just hit double black, though. But as things stand, we can throw the Rhino on the Snipes, the Captain on the Scab. I like how I haven't actually drawn any of my target effects. They milled a Go for the Throat and an Island. They didn't hit any graveyard value, so this might just be a scoop now. Maybe they were hoping to hit like a, whatchamacallit, Deep Analysis. Yeah, so we'll go block, block. They do have a lot of removal. 2 Agony Warps, Eye Blight's ending, Go for the Throat. Hey, that's very good. Okay, so now we can make uber sure we have lethal. Do we want to show them the travel preps? I guess we do. Just in case. All right. So we could make this Pride Mage a 5/5, the Wingsteed Rider a 5/5, and then yeah, good stuff. All right, so it looks like this axe is not very good in the format. Yeah, I can see that being true. Let's just bring in the promotion again, or maybe even the Bant Charm. I guess Bant Charm versus all of their instants is also good. Maybe I want to bring in both Bant Charms. Cut like this Tuskguard. Seems fine. Do I need to run any more blue sources now? Because now we're up to like 5 blue cards. Maybe 1 more blue source is okay. Seems like we probably want to add an island. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources. I think we need to stay on 9 white sources though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green. It's a little bit greedy, but I guess I could shave 1 plains. I'm a little bit concerned because we have 4 double white cards, but this is probably fine. Okay, game 2 of the second round. Slightly awkward hand. That's a lot of green sources. Wow, and we even drew another green source. So we don't want to draw lands, but we also need to draw a plane still. Okay, well, no more lands for the rest of the game, please. Because if we draw a land next turn, it might just be game over. That's good. No removal this turn. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. I don't know why it keeps holding priority here. It's weird. Drawn 7 lands already? Sheesh. Yeah, man, on the draw we drew 3 lands in a row? Golly. Okay. Well, they don't have access to black yet, so maybe that's good for us. That's a nice draw as well. Let's see. Let's go Pride Mage. And then attack for 6 after casting a Travel Preps. Oh, they milled. Interesting. I guess it doesn't matter. Because we're still not attacking with the other Pride Mage. It's a nice little chonk, though. And now this is out of Agni Warp range. Not out of Lava Coil range, but we don't know if they have that. So 2 blue and a colorless open. Another, huh? Okay. Well. I think we're just going to leave the travel preps in our graveyard for now. And attempt to attack for 7 here. Okay, block's good for us. Build a body double and cast Forbidden Alchemy. All right, well, they have to look for a black source here. I mean, that's step number 1 for them. So we're looking to draw like God's Willing or Eel Umbra. Any of our non-creature spells, really. Bant Charm. They milled 3 blue lands. Okay. Presumably they're going to have a swamp this turn. Yeah, okay. Wow, that is a lot of Deranged Assistant. Milling a Cryptic Spires and a Scab for another Scab. So they're going to have Go for the Throat here. And that's an insano draw. Oh, I don't have enough white, though. That's too bad. So we're going to pump up all of our Pride Mages here. If I could flashback Travel Preps this turn, we would have a huge attack. So I guess I'm trading this Pride Mage for Ingenious Scab when they go for the Throat, my Wingsteed Rider. I think we're okay with that. Oh, they're going to Agony Warp? Whoa, what? They're leaving the... Oh, I guess... Sure. Right, that makes sense, because they cannot kill the Wingsteed Rider here with Agony Warp, so... That's good for us. They still take 3. There's another black land. 2 cards left. Well, that tells us they didn't have Go for the Throat in their hand at the time. Or maybe they did. No, I guess it makes sense to kill that Pride Mage before it gets too scary. Okay, so... I mean, I guess I just go for lethal. Play out the Rhino. Travel prep the Rider and the Rhino. Draw a card. And then just attack with the Rider, make them have something. Because I think their hope here is that they just get to cast Forbidden Alchemy and find an answer. Maybe they have an answer already in their hand, but... This will be lethal if they don't have anything. What you doing over there? 2 cards in hand, Alchemy in graveyard. Ah, Force of Negation. Exiling another assistant. Crazy, love it. Alright, so I can only hit him to 1 then. But obviously that's good. And they exiled and didn't hard cast because they need to cast the Alchemy and find an answer. Build a swamp. And another swamp. Here comes the Alchemy. I guess maybe I made a mistake by not playing the forest first and holding up a white source for the couple of white cards I could have drawn. Alright, they did bin a Go for the Throat, so that tells you they found something other than that to kill my Wingsteed Rider. But they're still in pretty bad shape. I mean, they're at 1 life. I have 5 creatures. Yeah, they're just going for a mill and hoping to hit something, maybe. Ooh, maybe they hit Villainous Wealth? Oh, spider spawning? 1, 2... They get 6? Holy smokes. Well, now I need to find God's Willing. Right? wait a minute. Is this a good attack for them? No. That's pretty good. What happens if I attack with everything? They have to put at least 4 toughness, so they put 1, 2 there. They go block, 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 and then we can go for Bant Charm. Or if I put the Hyena Umbra on the Rhino, they would need to put 3 blockers on it. Okay, we also get to draw a card this way. Could also just attack with the Rhino after giving it trample. Oh, they have a spell here. But we have the Eye Blights, or we have the Bant Charm for that. So now if I attack with all of these, what does that do? I guess this got Prowess, so maybe this doesn't work. So just attack with this then. It turns into a 7/7 trampling first striker, so they can't kill it. And they need to throw at least 7 toughness on it, so 4 spiders. We just get to eat 3. Okay. Well, now we know why this opponent had so many deranged assistants in their deck. They only have 8 cards left, though, so they do have to find a way to kill me. It's funny. If I had a wide open, we would have killed them there. Path one of the spiders and kill him. So can they kill me with only 7 cards left? 6 cards now with 1 of the mills. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 to flashback spawning, right? Yeah. Pretty happy to have brought in the Bant Charm. Wow, milled 3 islands. Rip them. This is just flashback. Yes. Okay. So they still get another 6 here, right? I don't think they got any more last time, no. Oh, and a Blood Artist. Very nice. Okay. God, I really want to attack with everything, but then they just go block, 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 and they put a couple. So we might still be able to get him here with the path. But depending on how they block, I might just have to path the Blood Artist. Yeah. Two, 4, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess they get to eat the Hyena Umbra. 2, 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So let's path the artist. I get to eat the Scab and 2 spiders. They get to eat my Hyena Umbra. But then they only have 4 cards left in their deck. So gonna be kind of hard to kill me. Especially if I can find some more answers. I mean, they could always top deck some stuff. They need to hit exactly what they need, though. That bounces my flyer, I guess. Sure. And then they just right-click attack all, because they have to. Or not. Two cards left. How many lands have they played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they probably have nothing but spells left. I guess in case they draw another Agony Warp, we need to block like this. They're probably going to still kill my Rhino. Maybe I should just be blocking with Quasales, but... One card left in their deck, 2 cards in hand. Presumably all spells, though. I don't think there's like Thassa's Oracle or anything. Ooh, wow, that would have been brutal. If they could pump the spiders with that, then we might have lost. Okay. They should have attacked with everything, I think. Oh, maybe not. I guess having 2 flyers makes... Hey, they did have another Agony Warp. Okay, you get 1 draw step and no cards left. Yeah, their deck was cool, but we applied too much pressure, and now we are 2-0, baby. Okay, let's see if we can convert another trophy. On to the third and final round of this Double Masters draft, and well, once again, we have no lands. We've seen that a couple times now somehow. This hand looks very good, though. Ooh, man, I'm almost tempted to pitch one of the lands here instead, but I guess we'll pitch the path and just plan on curving out with creatures. Ah, okay, this is going to be a fast match. I wish I had the path back now. That's going to be really solid. It's going to, I think, ultimately depend on how much removal this opponent's going to have. We lead on the Spires, then Forest into Pride Mage. I mean, being on the draw here is also going to be kind of a yikes. They're going to have first priority at everything, so I might not even be able to use this Dromoka's command. They might just be able to kill all my creatures, but we'll see. Red has a crazy amount of burn. There's like Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt, Stagger Shock, Lava Coil. What else? And those are just the cheap ones. Yeah. Okay, 1 damage. And a pass, a white, blue, green. So in this matchup, we're probably going to want to bring in the Promotion and the Changeling and maybe the Bant Charms. We'll see, though. Yeah. Okay, oh, so they're the red-white heroic deck. That gives me a little bit more hope. We could just Dromoka's command this turn. Or we could Wingsteed Rider. I guess I'm going to attack. I feel like blocking's probably not going to be a thing that I can do. I don't know. That might have been a turn where casting Dromoka's command was ideal. Get rid of their hero of the games. Not Heroic Intervention. What's that 4-mana red-white card called? Is it Heroic Intervention? I don't know. It's the one that makes 2 1/1 tokens and then gives all your creatures +1/+1 in haste until end of turn. That's another scary one. I expect some burn in my future, though. Twin Flame. Interesting. And they're not copying their hero, which doesn't make sense. Right? Hero is just bigger. I'm confused. Wait, what on earth is going on? This doesn't make any sense. Now I get to just trade with that? I have no idea what just happened, but I think the opponent punted. Okay. Now I think we're absolutely crushing them. They only have 1 card left in their hand? Huh. Maybe, I think they might have meant to instead give the hero of the games +0/+3. Also, there was no reason for them to main phase that, was there? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Got a little bit lucky there. Another Swift Spear. We really need to find 1 more land. Okay, I'll just go for travel preps. I'm going to leave back the Pride Mage, I think. Like, there is a world where I still lose this game if they just top deck a couple removal spells, but I do need to keep pressuring them. Like, now we have them on a 2-turn clock. But yeah, if we can find another green, untapped green source next turn to play Pride Mage plus hold up Dromoka's command, I don't think there's a way we can lose. Yeah, see, here we go. I take 4, I go to 7. Okay. Untapped white source. Well, I mean, I guess here we get to go Pride Mage into Travel Prep. Again, I still need to put them on a clock, so. So if they draw exactly Heroic Intervention, they can hit me for 6, right? Oh, no, they would hit me for 7. Oh, wait a minute. So instead of travel prepping, I should have held up Dromoka's command. Oh, no. I could lose this, even though I should never have lost this if I do. The hell is this? Pirates Pillage, discard Initiative. Okay, they need to find like 2 burn spells here. Because like 1 bolt or Helix doesn't do it. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I played that really loose. Okay, that's good to know though. They do have a lot of explosive power. Whew. Kind of scary. So, God, oh no, I forgot to cut this Bloodforge Battle Axe again. Good thing we've never drawn it. Alright, promotion in. I think we do want the Changeling. Bant Charms seem reasonable as well. What are we cutting then? I don't know. Maybe one of the relief captains. I figure a lot of our creatures are probably not living very long. Yeah, let's just make a swap like that. Okay. Go to next. Okay, on to the second game of the finals. Ay, ay, ay. Can I keep this hand? Oh, it's a little bit weak, but I guess you can't really mulligan this, even though I expect to take a lot of early pressure. Hopefully we can find one of our early plays. That's good. So white-blue first. So turn 2, turn... Oh, wait, I can't actually cast this on turn 3 unless I draw an untapped white or blue source. God, I wonder how many Swift Spears they have. That's a fine draw. Okay, they're going to hit me for 4 here? Huh. That's good for us. Looks like they don't have any lands, maybe? Sure. Yeah, so let's play the Tuskguard out. And the Qasali Pride Mage doesn't actually do anything if we hold it back, because it's just a 2/2. So any non-creature spell turns their Swift Spears into 2/3s, which the captain blocks already, you know? So we might as well get in for that 3 points of damage. Main phase Titan Strength. Okay. Let's see how they scry. They did put on top. I'm assuming it's a land. I'm going to block the 2/3 if it attacks and hope they don't have Bolt or another. Alright, so I go to 8. It's good. Let's detain one of those. I think I like leveling up to a 4 toughness. And yeah, we'll attack for 3 again. So odds are they're going to have a plains here. Ah, okay, tapped white source, even better for us. That means they might not have much to do this turn. I think we do trade if they attack. We have a lot of top-end power. Yep. Well... Gosh, man, I have so much power. No, I guess we'll put him on a 2-turn clock. It's too good. We still get to leave back 2 blockers this way. Because we know they have infinite spells in their hand, right? We know they've been missing lands, so they have at least 4 spells in their hand, which means I think I need to try to turn the corner here and go aggro before they can start deploying all of their threats or burn spells. Please don't have a bolt. Okay. Helix is okay, because that eats up 2 of their mana. So Helix, they would go back up to 9. Wonder what they would kill. If they want to try to get aggro, or if they want to kill like the flyer. Yeah, it is Helix. They are going to kill the flyer. All right, so they're playing for the long con then. So we might win next turn. I don't actually have to block both here. I do have to block 1. Oh, and then they just conceded. Perfect. Hey, there we go, baby. All right, nice little 3-0 with a different archetype. So I've done 3 of these drafts, and we've 3-0'd each time. We 3-0'd with like a 5-color blue-reddish deck in the previous YouTube video, and then on stream I 3-0'd with a Grixis 1000-Year Storm deck. Now we got a nice little 3-0 here with effectively green-white Exalted / Heroic. So good stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying these Double Masters drafts. Hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, speaking of Double Masters, if you go to cardkingdom.com/Numot, link down below in the description, you can order some Double Masters cards. So thanks for supporting me, and we'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.